Good morning, students. The date is Friday, February 5th, and this is a video to give you instructions on what you need to do today for English 9. We are not going to have a Zoom meeting today because I need to go back home and take care of my kids because my daycare closed today. So instead of having a Zoom meeting today is going to be an asynchronous day where you are expected to do work for English 9 at home. We are working now on our All About Me speech. So your instructions today have to do with finishing, planning your All About Me speech, then practicing it several times, and then recording your speech in a Flipgrid video, which I will grade. So let me show you some more instructions. So for my online students, you should have a doc that looks like this. Public Speaking Daily Work Week 1 is the title of the document. And your instructions for today are on the last page of the document, page 5, under today's date, Friday, February 5th. Okay, so you don't need to worry about the bell ringer because we don't have Zoom class today. So skip that part. Go down to number 1. It says breathing exercises for improving your volume when speaking. Your volume is your loudness. So there's a link right here that goes to a Google Doc with some exercises for you to practice breathing certain ways to help you speak more loudly. Okay, these are optional exercises for you to practice this weekend. I recommend that you do some of these breathing exercises before you record your speech. That way, you will speak loudly and clearly for your speech, which is part of your grade. Okay? So number 1 are some breathing exercises for you to do on your own. The second activity that you need to do is to record your All About Me speech in a Flipgrid video. Okay. Before you record your speech, there are certain things that you should have done to get ready to record your speech. On Wednesday of this week, you should have made a planning sheet. It was on the bottom of page 3, and the planning sheet looked like this: All About Me speech planning sheet. And you should have planned in writing your hook to get your audience's attention, your purpose statement, which is where you tell your audience what you will be talking about, and you should have planned out the 5 objects that you will use in your speech. And then you should have planned your conclusion statement at the end of your speech. On the second page is some information about how I will grade you, some questions that you can ask yourself to make sure you get the highest possible grade. Page 1 of this planning sheet should be complete before you record your speech. An optional activity that you can do before your speech is to write your speech on note cards like this. Okay. You can use these note cards as you give your speech to help remind you what to say. You don't have to do this, okay, but it is very useful. It's very helpful. So when you have your speech all planned out and you've practiced it several times, then you need to record your speech. You are going to record your speech in a Flipgrid video. The link to this Flipgrid video is right here on page 5. It's also in Canvas. Okay? So if you click on the link, it will take you to this Flipgrid website to an activity called All About Me speech. You might have to log into the website, and you will log in with your school Google email account. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions or if this doesn't work for you, and I will meet with you over the weekend. Okay, you should let me know via email if anything about this Flipgrid doesn't work. Okay. This speech is worth 21 points. okay? And it will go in as a project grade. Projects have a big impact on your grade in this class. Doing well on a project like this speech will bring your grade up. Doing poorly on a speech, a project like this, will bring your grade down, okay? So this speech will have an impact on your grade, okay? This rubric on the bottom of page 5 is how I will give you points for this project. So please take a look at this rubric and check to make sure that you will get full points on your speech. For online students, your speech is due Sunday at midnight. That's for online students in the online program. Students who are in A group or B group at West High, your speech is due today at midnight. So students that are taking this class with me in this classroom, okay, your speech is due today at midnight. Okay, this is because you've had all week to work on it. My online students have been working on this for a little bit less long, and that's why they have through the weekend to do it. In Canvas, for both online students and students at West High, you will see in Canvas an example speech. Okay. In our calendar, if you scroll through, you will see an example speech and my example note cards. I encourage you to look at this example speech. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but you could watch part of it to understand what you need to do in this speech. There's also a link to the Flipgrid here next to Friday in Canvas for you to access the Flipgrid where you will record your speech. Okay. For both online and in-person students, I will grade your speeches Sunday night, and I will let you know on Monday which of you will present to the class. Because in both my online sections and my in-person sections at West, a few of you will be selected to give your speech to the class. Online students, you will give your speech over Zoom. So you'll turn your camera on and you'll give your speech over Zoom. In-person students will be standing in the front of the room and they will give their speech to the class. And I will let you know if you are selected to do this. If you have any questions, please send me an email. We will not be meeting over Zoom today. This video is in place of a Zoom meeting. So your instructions for today are to finish your planning sheet, practice your speech several times, and record your speech in a Flipgrid video. Hybrid students, this is due today at midnight. Online students, this video is due Sunday at midnight. If you are struggling with this assignment, I will have office hours today from 1:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon. If you can attend my office hours, I will help you. I hope you have a good weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next week.